What I'm working on today is replacing my pool light with a new LED color light. Hey guys, welcome to the Bar channel where we're either building it, assembling it, repairing it, or just replacing it. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that notification bell. If you're a current subscriber, welcome back to the channel. And here's the project that I got working on today. I'm going to be replacing or upgrading my pool light to a new LED light. If you recall, when I was doing my pool renovation, I had purchased the LED light for the guys to replace at the time of renovation. However, the power wire was short, the cord was short. I ordered 50 feet instead of 60, but it does not come in 60, and I didn't measure it before. So what happened is that I had to pull the light back out and redo it. So in this video, I'll show you how I went back in the pool, pull the light, and replace it. Now you can do this two ways. You can either drain the pool down below the light, or you can try to work it underwater. Underwater is kind of difficult because if I were to wait and do this underwater, it would have been a little bit more challenging because the wire was stuck, number one. Number two, there's epoxy that needs to be filled in and removed. So you're gonna see I'm gonna open up the AquaPlus control panel. First, I'm gonna disconnect the chlorinator system from the panel itself, and I'm gonna remove the 3 screws that's holding the cover plate. Remember to disconnect your power, your main breaker feeding this panel. I went ahead and disconnect my main breaker from the breaker box. This panel is completely dead because when I open this panel, you'll see from the bus bars, it's a lot of power that's been coming through this panel. So you want to make sure that you disconnect all power. Now this wire that you see here, I'm going to be handling. That's the original light wire. And what happened when I installed this panel, I never connected that wire because there was no transformer in this panel. So what I'm gonna do is I have to remove that wire from the bottom of the panel, and then I'm gonna try to pull the wire through from the pool down to this panel. So what I did was I pulled 2 of the wire out. I pulled out the ground wire, and I believe it's the white wire, and left the blue wire in, and I took electrical tape and connected the blue wire to the end of this LED wire and started pulling it through. Now that I got this wire through, I will go ahead and just terminate this new ground wire I pulled that's connected to the light housing in the pool and to the end of this junction box. I'm going to go ahead and terminate it and connect it up to the grounding post and cover this box up. So now let's go ahead and install the 24 volts transformer box. What I did was I preset the box and I marked it with some pencil where it needs to go, and I pre-drilled the 4 holes for the mounting screws. And once I pre-drill the hole in the concrete, I'm going to set this box in and screw everything in place. So make sure you pick a spot that's accessible for this box and where your wire run needs to be. Now that I've got my control box installed, I'm gonna go ahead and terminate my wires. So as you see here, I'm trying to strip the big insulation carefully off, and once I get that stripped off, I'm gonna strip the individual RGB wires with my wire stripper, strip those off. On this connection, I'm not going to use wire nuts. I'm going to use terminals on the end, male and female terminals. So that way I can just plug it in straight and direct, and that way I can always unplug it and not messing with wire nuts coming off. Now, once I get my RGB wire terminated on both ends, the control end and on the light end, I'm just going to go ahead and plug them up together and set it in place. Then I will start working on my transformer wire going into the circuit. One thing I didn't mention earlier on was this LED light was a complete package. It included a transformer and a sophisticated control box that you can control the different colors of the light, and also through Bluetooth on your phone. So that was good about this. All you need to do was connect it to a 120 volts and you're good to go. Now that I'm done with my RGB wire, let's go ahead and connect my 120 volts wire. Now I'm going to pass through my wire through the access hole in the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and just connect the ground to the grounding block. I'm going to go ahead and connect the neutral to the breaker itself. This is a GFI breaker that has the extra white neutral wire. So once I connect the white wire to the breaker, then I'm going to connect the white wire from the breaker to the neutral bar. So I'm going to set that aside right now, and go ahead and just wire in the neutral. Now I'm going to connect my load side to the light switch on this panel, and I'm going to connect the hot side to the light switch on the panel. So you have the load and the line. There's the filter pump, load and line, and here's the light section, the line and the load. So the line is designated as the red, and the load will be connected to the light itself. So this is how the light switch looks all installed. So let's get this access panel cover back on it. I had to remove the extra plate for that one breaker, and now I'm going to put the panel back on. Now that I'm done with my panel, I went ahead and flipped my breaker back that controls this panel here. Flip the breaker on to control the light itself. Now I'm going to switch that manual switch on, and I'm just testing the button. It's really too bright to see the lights in the pool, so I have to wait till it gets dark. But these are the buttons that controls the light itself, and you can control different settings. Now here is the phone app, what it looks like, and you can go in and choose different settings on the phone, how you want it to work. It works with the beat of music. You can do a timer when you want it to come on, come off. There's multiple settings that you can program on the app itself to control the panel. The panel can be set either manual mode or Bluetooth mode, but that has to be done on the panel. You have to push a button on the panel for manual or Bluetooth mode. Now that it's dark, let's go ahead and test this light fixture out. As you can see, I'm going through the different colors of testing and see what the lights look like, which lights best fit the pool, which ones I like, and trying out all functions on the app itself and on the phone. This particular color I like very much because it brightens up the pool. On my camera you can't see the brightness that good, but it does brighten up the entire pool. Overall, I'm very satisfied with this LED light. What I'm not satisfied with was the distance of the Bluetooth. It says you need to be within 30 feet. 30 feet is not that far away. I'm within 25 to 30 feet and I keep losing Bluetooth connection, so I may have to relocate the control panel closer to the pool where I would be sitting or standing. That's all for installing this light. Like, share, and subscribe to the Bar channel. Peace out and have a good one.